Hi, I'm Erin Brown with Homeschool Connections, and we're here today with Geralyn Rhea. Geralyn, great to have you here.
So good to be here, Erin.
And Geralyn, we're going to talk about your classes, your courses, and a little bit about you and your background and who you are and what you like. But we'll start with the courses. Tell me about the courses that you teach.
So I teach one course for high school. I do a business writing course on journalism. And then I teach another course that's for middle schoolers. It's an introduction to literature course in both a 6-week or a 12-week format.
Well, let's talk about that literature course. I want to hear more about that because you said there are two different formats. What's the difference between 6 and 12 weeks?
Right. So this course is really designed for a middle schooler who's getting ready to go into any other literature course, which, is a lot of students.
Yes, that's right.
So often, what we're doing with writing courses too is that we are writing about what we read, right? That's what you'll see in many literature courses. So this course is really designed to help you learn about literature, why we study it, and the longer one. So the 6-week course is kind of that brief overview of what literature is, why we study it, and then the longer one moves into literary analysis, right? So that you're ready to kind of work with literature and write about it in a literature course.
Which, if you go on in any schooling above high school, that's a skill that you will use.
Right. Yeah. Plus, you just, I think you get so much out of literature when you approach it the right way.
Yes. Magic words, the right way.
Right.
There is a right way, right? And most students don't know that. And so when we give them a course such as yours in middle school, it completely prepares that student for high school and beyond, and they feel much more secure in all of their literature and writing courses. It's that valuable.
Yeah, well, that's certainly my goal.
Yeah. And these are in recording.
They
They could be accessed through unlimited access or anytime. I want to hear more too about the high school course. This is grade levels and what's that all about?
So this is actually the second part of a business writing course series. And this one focuses on journalism, which is, an interesting topic these days. So it's really fun because we get to look at journalism, what it is, why it's important, kind of its history and how it came into being. And then as the course continues, we're going to write journalism, right? We're going to do things like write feature stories, news stories, editorials, and talk about how we do that.
So this is a writing course. It's beyond the foundational courses, right? We have the foundational 9 series, 10 series, 11 series, and so on. But this one gives that little edge of practice, I would think.
Right. So, and it's, those skills are really important, especially if you have an interest in that area. It would be great to focus on developing those skills.
And I always say, anyone going into writing of any kind, take as many writing courses as you can. So if you're going into a field that uses writing, take, of course, all the basics, but then go above and beyond with the journalism, with the business writing, with the fiction writing. It just gives you such a broad base if you go on into writing.
Right. I mean, you can't go wrong, right, with those options.
Absolutely. Well, tell me more about you and your background and what you bring to these classes from what you've done in your education and all that good stuff.
Well, I love literature and writing. And so often they go together. So my initial bachelor's degree was in English, and then I got my master's in English also, because I just enjoyed it so much. And I've just been involved in literature and writing ever since. I've been teaching homeschoolers for about 6 years now, both in an online format and in person. I just, I really enjoy working with homeschooler students. I think that you guys bring so much to the table. So that's me. I live in Louisiana right now. And then I have 3 children, ages 6 and under. My husband,
You're busy.
I'm very busy, which is, I haven't done as much writing lately, but I still like to keep my hand in it. But those 3 little ones keep me kind of busy.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, and then my husband works in education as well, so we're kind of all doing it here.
That's great. If somebody wants to get more information about the specifics of the course. I know that the writing course, the journalism course for high school, is at AquinasWritingAdvantage.com.
Right.
And you can actually skim down that front page and you'll see the journalism course down there title, and you just click on that and you get everything, all the week by week, play by play, I call it. Tell me where we can get the information on the middle school literature course, literature analysis. It's in the catalog?
Right. Yeah. So I would be under the literature courses, right? Specifically looking for middle school ones. So anywhere you would find those literature courses in the catalog, it would be listed there.
Awesome. Recorded catalog. And you can find, if you're watching this at home right now, you can actually find week by week, again, week 1, 2, 3, exactly what's covered each week. So it's a great resource to find out. If you're watching this and you're saying, I really like this idea and I really like this person and I want to be involved, then going to the catalog and reading and getting the details is a great idea. And if they want to reach out to you personally, do you have a Homeschool Connections email, or would you like them to connect with Homeschool Connections at gmail.com and get a hold of you? What's the best way to reach you?
Yeah, I have an email that's specifically for my Homeschool Connection students. So the GREA, so GREA.HSC@gmail.com.
Awesome. Well, I've been working with you for those 6 years with the writing program and absolutely adore you. We have a lot of fun together, and
We do.
the brilliance that you bring to your teaching. If you're watching this and you want to have someone who's on the ball and sharp and really a classy, wonderful teacher, I must say, Geralyn Rhea is the person for you. And these courses are just full of amazing information. So if you're interested, go ahead and reach out, look at the catalog, look at AquinasWritingAdvantage.com for the high school courses, and reach out to Geralyn if you have any questions. So thank you, Geralyn, for taking some time.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Erin.
Absolutely. And we hope to see you in Geralyn's classes.